Hey Soul Family, welcome to Eringy. I am Erin. This is a morning sun salutation flow, and we're going to sort of break it down a little bit. So this is particularly good if you're just starting out in yoga, and even if you are fully versed in this, it's still a beautiful, beautiful practice to follow along by. So we're going to start at the top of the mat. I'm going to walk you through the sun salutation process or flow, and then we're going to increase the pace, be guided by your breath. It's a really beautiful way to wake up the body, wake up the mind, engage with the spirit, and just start your day feeling super, super good. So roll out your mat and we'll get started. Alrighty, gorgeous. So let's come on to the top of the mat here. Top of the mat being either edge of the mat. So it's really wherever you feel comfortable in facing. Okay, so once you're here, let's just sort of find our footing. You might like to sort of rock forwards and backwards. Just make sure that the toes are facing forward, square the hips. Legs are hip distance apart. Kind of really, before we even begin doing this beautiful flow, it's really about creating a solid foundation. And really, I think we can relate that quite substantially to life itself. You know, when you've got that foundation, you've got that support, that stability there, things just feel like they flow way better. Okay, so you might like to sort of wiggle the toes a little bit. Sort of rock forwards, backwards. And then sort of keep that movement going as you sort of continue to press up through the legs, lengthen through the spine. Sort of maybe from here just ground down through the heels, find some stillness. Sort of try to elongate that spine even more than what you thought that you could. Kind of imagine sort of like a string just kind of pulling the crown of your head up even higher. Might like to engage your kneecaps just slightly. From here, we're going to just roll the shoulders up and back, open up the palms. Beam our heart space forward. What a beautiful, beautiful time or moment to start your day. Just take some breaths. We're going to just sort of gently kind of flow into our sun salutation, and then we'll sort of generate a little bit more energy as we move through each pose a little faster as we go. Not too crazy fast, but just a little faster. But just from here, if you'd like, you may like to close your eyes and maybe just set an intention for this practice. What would you like to get from today? How would you like the day to flow? Maybe even visualize in your mind what your day might look like. Or you might just create a sense of what it might feel, look, sound like, all of those senses. And we can try to cultivate all of those things into your flow this morning. So blink your eyes open, and as you inhale, sweep your arms out and up. So just draw some loving, good morning energy with you as you rise your hands and arms up. You might like to look up towards the sky, add a little back bend, just a slight back bend. And then we're just going to take that energy down. So just basically moving your palms and then taking it down as you bend your knees nice and generously, because this is our first forward fold, down to the ground. And maybe from here you might like to sort of sway from side to side. And just keep the awareness on what your body is saying to you throughout this flow, and also what your breath is doing. Relax the neck, the crown. And on your next inhale, straighten the knees and come up halfway. So halfway here, your hands can land wherever they like. But the idea here is to keep a nice straight back. So to do that, you're going to sort of press the tailbone back, and you're going to feel a nice stretch in the back of the legs here. So it's like you're pushing with your palms, pushing your legs away. And in doing that, your shoulders will come away as well from the ears. And you can just find some really beautiful length in the crown as well. So just imagine trying to balance some teacups on your back here. And you can sort of parallel your chest to the floor, or if you'd like, you can come down, bend a little deeper. And just remember that this is your practice. I say that quite often, but it really is. It is your practice. So it's really about tuning into the body, listening. What's it asking for you today? Keep the awareness on the breath, your life force energy, the very thing that is going to take you through today. Take a full breath in. And then as you exhale, we're just going to slowly drop back down with intention. You can bend your knees again if you like, back into the forward fold. So in this position, you're going to transition to what we call plank pose. So to do that, you're going to place the palms of your hands down onto the floor. And as you do that, step your feet back. So hands should be stacked or wrists stacked beneath your shoulders. Keep the feet hip distance apart. Engage the core. And it's like you're basically pressing the floor away from you. It's really good core work here. Then from here, on your next exhale, you're going to chaturanga or drop the knees and bring your whole body down. So if you want to do chaturanga, as you inhale, come onto the tops of your toes, and then exhale, bend the elbows and slowly come on down. Awesome. Once you've arrived here, untuck the toes. And you could choose in this sun salutation, you can choose to come into a cobra or upward facing dog. So if you're going to do cobra, place your hands underneath your shoulders, hug the elbows in, lift the chest, and you can do a mini cobra, which is sort of where you contain your elbows in more of a bent position and bring the shoulders away from the ears. Or if you'd like to go full cobra, straighten out the arms and find that gentle back bend in the lower back here. If you want to opt for the upward facing dog, you can press up. So press through the palms, through the ground, and you are basically being supported by the tops of your feet. Once you feel that support, you can basically kind of allow the front hips or the pelvis to rest down, but you've still got some space between the ground and the fronts of your legs. From here, you're going to come into down dog. So lift the hips up, tuck the toes, and then we arrive here in our favorite position of down dog. So in this pose, you can pedal out, there's so much movement. So you can pedal out your feet if you like. You can move your neck from side to side, up and down. You can kind of come onto the edges of your feet, move them that way. It's such a diverse pose, this one. And I used to really hate this pose. And sometimes I still do, I won't lie. But yeah, no, it does help to kind of realign your body again. Okay, so from here, bend your knees, look forward. And then exhale, you can start to take some steps up towards the top of the mat. Find your forward fold again. And just sort of drop the hips down, sort of hinging at the hips here, dropping the chest down toward the thighs. Let the neck rest, crown of the head drop. On your next inhale, we're going to slowly come up, bend the knees, take some loving good morning energy with you. And then exhale, bring the palms together in front of the heart. So you're probably now kind of getting a sense of how your breath is connected with the poses that you do, and each breath will take you into the next pose. So you've got this really beautiful like fluid flow happening, and you can see how then that's going to kind of really help you integrate everything into the body with the breath. Love sun salutations. So let's do this a little bit, I don't want to say faster, but let's do it a little more fluid. I apologize if you can hear those white cockatoos in the background. They're quite noisy, but we will continue. It's nature. We love it. Okay, so hands together in front of heart space. Continue to breathe here. On your next in-breath, you're going to come into Urdhva Hastasana, so it's upward salute. So inhale, sweep the arms up. And then exhale, come on down to Uttanasana, forward fold. Ardha Uttanasana, breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your feet, breathe in, come into your plank. Drop the knees or chaturanga as you breathe out. Cobra as you breathe in, or upward facing dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Wonderful, excellent. As you breathe in, bend the knees and look forward. And exhale, walk or hop or step to the top of the mat. Into your forward fold. From here, breathe in. Lift halfway up. Remember to keep that spine nice and lengthened. And then as you exhale, we're going to fold once again. You can keep the knees bent if you want to. Bring the chest to the thighs. As you breathe in, we're going to come into Urdhva Hastasana. So take some energy up with you. Sweep the arms out and up. And then breathe that energy as you exhale down into your heart space. Good? All right, let's breathe in again. As you inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, hinge at the hip as you forward fold. Breathe in, chest up, extend the spine. And then exhale, forward fold. Once again, just melt the heart down. As you breathe in, step back, plant the palms, shoulder width apart, engage the core. And exhale, drop the knees or chaturanga, come on down. Inhale to upward dog or cobra, your choice. And exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips and come into our favorite down dog. Stretch it out, lift the hips higher. Stay here for a few breaths. Breathe in, bend the knees, look forward. And exhale, walk or step or hop up towards the top of the mat. Forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, fold once again. Inhale, sweep the energy up. And exhale, bring the energy to the heart space. Alrighty. So I think you've got this now. So let's do this a few more times. And we're just going to continue with that flow, continue with the movement, continue with the energy, and maintain that breath, okay? So won't be as much cueing now, alrighty? But you got this, and we're going to create that really beautiful, like, high vibes as we go. So inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, come back down. Inhale, step both feet back into your plank. Exhale, chaturanga or drop the knees. Upward dog or cobra, inhale. Exhale, tuck the toes, down dog. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop up to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. And exhale, chest to thighs. In-breath takes you all the way up. And then exhale, palms together at the heart space. Inhale, take that energy back up. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in as you halfway lift. And exhale, chest to thighs. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale, come on down to the mat. Upward dog or cobra, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale to the top of the mat. Breathe in, extend the spine halfway. Exhale, melt over the legs. Breathe in, take that energy with you, rise up. Exhale, palms together in front of the heart. You're doing so good. Breathe in, arms back up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. And breathe it all out as you come down. Step back into plank, breathe in. Chaturanga, drop the knees, breathe out. Cobra, upward dog, breathe in. Exhale, come onto your down dog. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, come on up to the top of the mat. Extend the spine as you breathe in. And breathe out, melt over the legs. Breathe in, take some energy up with you. And exhale, palms together in front of the heart. Inhale, take that energy back up. Exhale, let that energy flow over you. Breathe in halfway. And then exhale, forward fold down. Press into the palms, breathe in into plank. And exhale with control, come on down. Upward dog or cobra, breathe in. Down dog as you breathe out. Bend the knees and look forward. And step or hop up to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. And then exhale, just fall down. Inhale, rise to standing ups. And exhale, palms together in front of the heart. One more flow, breathe in, arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Create that energy, breathe in, halfway lift. And exhale, just melt it all the way down. Inhale, step back to plank. Engage the core, breathe out, come down. Cobra or upward dog, you have a choice, breathe in. And exhale, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, come up to the top of the mat. Breathe in as you lift halfway. Exhale, melt down. Inhale, take some energy with you. And exhale, palms together in front of the heart. Stay here, close your eyes. Notice your breath. Take some nice deep inhales and exhales. And just notice how your body is feeling now. Just notice the energy moving through the body. Notice your heart pumping, feeling the beat of the heart. A beautiful, beautiful way to wake up the body and to start your day with a really beautiful mindset and a body that is prepared and ready. Bring your hands up to your forehead in prayer. Bring it down to your lips. And then connect it down to the heart once again. Softly bow your head. Honor the wisdom, the teacher within you. And give thanks to this beautiful mind, body and spirit that you are. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Namaste.